Good afternoon. This video is from yesterday, Sunday, March 22nd. As you can see, it's snowing, but this snow does not last long, and it eventually melted and turned into a slushy mess. So we're running to Target for a couple last-minute items. St. Louis County, which I live in, announced a stay-at-home order starting tomorrow, Monday, March 23rd, going until April 22nd. So as you can see, I just picked up some charcoal, and now I'm picking up a front door mat. I've been meaning to get one for the last couple months. My front door mat still is a Christmas mat, and so I needed a plain mat, and I happened to get the last one, so that worked out. And so I'm trying to figure out how to make it fit in the cart, and I just put it underneath there. And like I said, Robert picked up some charcoal. We're going to grill out if the weather ever gets nice. Right now it's just cold, wet mess. And I think this week it's supposed to rain a lot too, so I doubt we grill out this week. So anyway, talking about the whole stay-at-home order, Missouri, I wish Missouri would just do the whole state. St. Louis County did the order, but St. Louis is a huge area. And so right next to St. Louis County, you have Jefferson County, and then on the other side, you have Franklin County, and neither of those counties are declaring a stay-at-home order. So I don't understand what the point is, because that people from other counties will come into our county. It just defeats the whole purpose of everyone staying at home when only one county is declaring it. I am looking at some Easter egg stuff. I decided to grab a couple packets of pre-filled Easter eggs. We were going to be out of town for Easter, but I'm 99% sure we're no longer going to be out of town. We did have a trip to Disney scheduled. Disney has not said they're going to be closed for April yet, but I'm 99% sure Disney will be closed for April. Right there, I was just looking at Tang. I don't know, I'm an 80s girl. Tang, is something I used to love. I no longer love it, so no, I did not pick up any Tang. Just looking at the Gatorade, it's looking a little low. Adding the eggs to the cart. So I keep looking at my list. I guess I assumed Target would have a lot more stuff than it really did in the grocery section. So we end up going to a grocery store after this because Target didn't have as much as I wanted. And I'm only getting a couple last minute items. We are pretty well stocked at home, but as soon as Robert read about that order, we're like, okay, the whole stay-at-home order, we're like, we need to get a couple items. I realize grocery stores are going to still be open, but I just decided let's go to Target one last time. Plus, we, being the whole stay-at-home all week, we haven't done that much, so we were just taking the opportunity to get out of the house and get a couple last-minute items. As you can see, Target definitely has some limit signs. This is the water section. They do not have that much water left whatsoever. We do drink a lot of bottled water. We do not like tap water. And so I like two brands, Dasani or the Walgreens brand. They do not have Dasani, so we decided we will stop at Walgreens on the way home. At this point, I'm just, I'm looking around. I'm not really that familiar with the whole Target grocery section. I don't shop here that much for that stuff, and so I'm trying to find the syrup. I am obsessed with waffles right now. And so that means I'll eat them like every day, because when I get obsessed with something, I eat it way too much until I get sick of it. And I'm just trying to find where Target puts their syrup, and I can't find it. I did end up finding it, but they had like one Target brand, and that was it. I need my Aunt Jemima. So there's a couple people here in the store, but it's definitely not as crowded as I expected with this whole St. Louis County announcing the stay-at-home order. I wonder how many people actually know it. I don't really watch the local news. I watch the national news. I did see, like, someone I follow on Instagram posted about it, but other than that, I haven't really seen it, like, mentioned anywhere. I don't know how people are going to find out about it if they don't watch the news. So, yeah, again, I'll follow the order. I don't know what the point of it is yet. Missouri's not a hot spot. We don't have that many cases yet. Maybe we have cases they're just not reporting, because I'm not for sure why they're doing this. And it seemed like a whole month. I haven't heard of people, like cities and states doing it for a whole month. Usually it's like 2 weeks at a time. So I was a little surprised that they said all the way until April 22nd. This is like the frozen pizza section. Everyone I see got their frozen pizzas. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm not familiar with the frozen section at this Target, so it's a lot of me wandering around looking lost because I don't know what I'm doing. And this is the chicken section. It's looking a little bare, so I do end up deciding to get some chicken patties. I normally really don't eat these breaded chicken patties that much, but we had pasta the other night. I have a whole bunch of spaghetti sauce left over, so there is a recipe I use that I put pasta and cheese over these breaded patties. So that's why I'm grabbing a pack to make sure I use up the pasta sauce that I had left over from yesterday. I'm all about using up what I have, so I don't want to be wasteful whatsoever. Let's see, what was that frozen food? I think that was like sour cream. This is the milk. You see the milk is looking a little low to the left. This is the butter. Everyone wants their butter, so butter is completely empty. I got plenty of butter. So this could have been eggs too. This could have been butter and eggs, because I don't recall seeing any eggs here whatsoever. And Robert, I'm trying to find Robert. He has the cart. He was looking at the fruit. That was the orange juice section. I totally forgot to grab some orange juice. I wish I would have remembered. He found himself some apples. He was just pointing out like he thought it was the smallest apples he's seen. And the vegetables are the fruit and vegetables selection is starting to definitely be slim pickings at this Target. At this point, I realize I need more cheese for my chicken dish I plan on making tonight, and so I'm going back to the cheese aisle. Again, I don't know where anything's at, so I'm just like wandering around aimlessly and recording the whole entire time. There was a sign limiting how much cheese you could buy, so now we're debating what brand. I'm not familiar with any of these brands. I usually just buy Dierberg's, so I don't even know why I bought anything. I should have just waited until we went to Dierberg's later. Alright. Now I'm asking Robert, what about this brand? What about this brand? This brand's cheaper. So we just got the generic cheap mozzarella cheese. And then I grabbed another one because I eat a lot of cheese. Alright, just looking at all the empty spots. There were people stocking, but they weren't stocking like a lot of stuff. So I definitely feel like Target's warehouse is running a little low. Now I need laundry detergent. I've been washing a lot more. Since I've been cooking at home a lot more, I use dish towels. I don't like to use too much paper towels if I don't need to. So when I'm in the kitchen, I use dish towels a lot. So since I've been doing a lot more laundry because I've been washing dish towels every day, I decided to get some more detergent. As you can see, that's the napkins. The napkins are running a little low. And then I needed some more paper plates. We feed our cats off of disposable plates. I know it's a little wasteful. I could totally feed them off of a plate that I could clean every day, but I don't, because I don't like the smell of cat food. I don't want to wash a dish that smells like cat food. So yes, we feed them on paper plates that I throw away every day. A little wasteful, but sorry, I do not like the smell of cat food. This is the cleaning aisle. I think that was like all the mopping stuff, looking pretty bare. And then this is like the disinfectant stuff, Lysol stuff, looking pretty bare. And I'm just looking for you guys. I already have everything I need cleaning supply wise. This is the paper towels. So now all the paper towels are completely gone, besides toilet paper. So I'm assuming people who can't get toilet paper are starting to use paper towels. Not necessarily a good thing. I've definitely been seeing on the news about how all the local septic plants are being clogged. Oh look, a random toilet paper, which we did leave behind because we don't need any toilet paper. Anyway, back to the whole septic systems and your local plants. People are like flushing paper towels and they're flushing wipes that aren't supposed to be flushed, and it's clogging everyone's systems. So yeah, people don't flush paper towels and don't flush wipes and wet wipes. Even if they say they're flushable, I still don't recommend it unless you want to have a huge plumbing bill. I just don't recommend it. And then now we're at pain relief. My husband gets headaches a lot, and so he was looking for, I think, ibuprofen, but I think there was a news article that said ibuprofen was bad if you have the coronavirus, so you need, I'm going to say it wrong, whatever. You need a different kind of pill. Look it up. I'm not a doctor. So anyway, Robert was getting some more medicine because he does get headaches a lot. I'm fortunate. I get them very rarely, just when I'm stressed, which actually has been a couple times this week. So getting some headache medicine, and then we're heading to the checkout. Up ahead there is a pallet of water, but these are like the half-size bottles of water, like the 4-ounce, which I just think is a waste. So I'm definitely not picking up any of those. And I think we're just going to head to the self-checkout. I love that Target has self-checkout. I love that our grocery store has self-checkout. I use the self-checkouts whenever I can. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later.